Hi everybody, my name is Pauline. I'm an instructor with the RDN. Welcome to Strength and Stretch with no floor. Let's have fun, work hard, and rest when you have to. All right, here we go. So we're gonna do a little march on the spot. This isn't a cardio class. It's a strength and stretch class. We're not really interested in getting our heart rate super high. We just want to loosen up, warm up, limber up, get ready for the work that's coming. We think of our warm up as like a dress rehearsal. We take our arms and legs through the range of motion. We're going to be working in the next 45 minutes. If you prefer to skip this part, you can go for a walk around the block for 10 or 15 minutes, get all limbered up, and then join us. So take a moment to check into your posture. Bellies are in tight. It's going to help you to support your low back without holding your breath. Gives you a nice little belly workout at the same time. Your chest is open, your shoulders down and relaxed. Here you go. Breathe in and exhale. Big reach up and exhale and do it again. Nice big reach, feels good. One more time, big reach up. Keep your legs going and add some arms. Nice and easy, roll. So you're easing tension from your neck, back, and shoulders as you roll your shoulders. Exaggerate your rolls. Feels good, nice and big. One more time. Now change direction, take your circles forward, up and around. So if you imagine all the muscles in your back form a big diamond shape, your circles and shrugs coming up, stretching out, limbering up, all four corners of that big diamond shape. Try some shrugs like this, shrug up and down. Feels good, just shrug up and down and down. A couple more, we'll shrug up. And one more time, here you go, shrug up. And then get your arms into it, marching a little taller, a little stronger. Belly's in tight, chests are open. March out for 4, like this. March out for 4, and bring your legs together. March a little wider, and bring your legs together. Let's do 4 more like this. And 3, and 2 more. Now we're going to change the lead leg. Here it comes. Now this leg, march out for 4, and in for 4. March wide for 4, and in for 4. Couple more, march wide. And then hang on here, hold it here, belly's tight, chests are open, little tap. So starting to get some heat going through our legs. Check in with your posture. Hold the belly in, chest is open, shoulders down and relaxed. When you've got those legs going, we'll add some arms. Here you go, circle. Feels good. Nice and big. Let's do 4 more here. And 3, 2 more. Get ready to change this one. Nice and big, big, big. Reach up and over. And where do you feel the stretch? Hips. Cross your back all the way up to your fingertips. Stretch up tall. Let's put it together. In 4. Here comes that circle. Circle around. And big stretch. Reach up and over. Circle around again. Big reach up and over. Here comes a big change. Your arms and legs come to the front and you tap in front. Starting to twist through your torso. Increasing the blood flow through your spine helps us to wake up, warm up, point your toes down into the floor, feel the stretch below the knee, through the top of the foot, and then heels. Feel strength. Nice calf stretch. Each time you press your heel down into the floor. 4 more here. And then let's do some new arms, nice and easy. Biceps. So right now we're just imagining you've got a weight in each hand. Your arms are strong as you curl up and down. Belly's tight, chests are open. Changing it up. Do a chest press. Push in front. Strong arms, relax through your shoulders. And then you get to decide. You're going to stay here with your arms at shoulder height, or if it doesn't bother your shoulders, you can start reaching up to the ceiling. Big tall stretch, reaching up. Hang on here. Let's do 4 and 3. 2 more. You're going to take your arms wider. They go out to the side, but not too far back. Keep your arms slightly in front of your body. want to be able to see those hands in your peripheral vision. I'm going to put it all together. Here you go, biceps. Just do 4 of them. And 4 chest press. And 4 shoulders. 4 out to the side. See if we're awake, if we're ready. That's 1 of each. Curl, chest, lift, go wide. Curl down, chest press. Lift the ceiling, take it wide. Curl down. And 1 more time. You change those arms again to a low row. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. I have to tell my audience that I actually have an audience in the room. So if you hear some giggling, you'll know why. Start to take your legs a little wider. Your arms can stay down low, or if you feel good, here it is. Up over your head. Reach and pull, very strong. Here's 4. And 3. 2 more. Now give those arms a little rest, just do the heel strikes out to the side, because it's not a cardio class. We're just getting warm and limber. Then when you're ready, start to kick your bum. Hamstring curls. So you've got a nice stretch down the front of your thigh as you curl back. Keep going with legs only, or add on some arms, tricep kickbacks. Focus on the back of the arms. Press on back. Press on back. Hang on, here's 4 and 3. 2 more like this. Now try doubles. You've got 2 curls and 2 curls. So the arms and legs move a little bit quicker to get those doubles in. They're gonna be a little bit smaller, a little bit tighter. Lots of control. Belly's in, chests are open. We're gonna put it together with a single, double curl. Wait for it. Here you go. It's single, double, single, double, single, and double. Say it in your mind and your legs will follow. Single, double. Press back, and double it. A couple more, you're almost done this. 1 more like this. That was the hard bit. Back to singles. Press side to side. 4 more. All right, legs only. Catch your breath a little bit. And then watch the change. Instead of curling behind, start to ease your knees up in front. Try not to fold in half. Belly's tight, chests are open. Arms, if you like, press down. Nice and tall. Okay, watch the change, 1 at a time. Chest open, belly's tight, stand tall. Hang on here, 4 more like this. 3. Watch the change. A little bit lower, reaching for your ankles. And we are actively stretching through the hip, through the outer thigh. You reach for your ankles. 4 more like this. And then with your legs, 1 at a time. Point your toes. Height is not important. You want to feel a stretch. So point your toes. Feel the stretch. Lift it, don't throw it. Go out to the side, little tick-tock. Side to side. Again, not too big. We're just warming up. Come to the front, lift 4 times. 4 out to the side. And 4 in front, lift. Go out to the side, wide. Front again, nearly done. Side again, and then let's go back to where we started from. Tap your toes in front, tap it down. Tap it down. Last 4, and march on the spot. Let's march. It's a great opportunity for you to grab a drink of water, getting ready to get some leg work going. Belly's tight, chests are open. One side, other side. So we've got split squats. The lower you go, the wider you go, the harder you work, but find the spot that works for you. Really important to pace yourself here, because we're here in this set for a couple minutes. So if your legs are tired, if you're feeling tuckered out, stand up and march. Join in when you're ready. Now stay on one side like this. One side. Stay here. Stay here. Once you're used to staying on one side, you can add on, so a little bit more intensity. If you like, depends on what kind of floor surface you've got. You can try it, a drag across the floor. Across the floor. So you are using the resistance of the floor to create a little bit more work in your inner thigh. Across the floor. Now watch the change. Go out, press, and press, and press across. Midline of your body, leading with your inner thigh. A couple more like this. Now it's hip and outer thigh, so it's a little lift. A little lift, just like this. Away from your body. If you feel good, you can sink deeper and start to lift that leg a little bit taller, or maybe, because you're pacing yourself, somewhere in the middle. Find what works for you. And then I'm gonna put the two parts together. Hang on, 2 more. Here you go, cross the middle like this, the middle. And out to the side, the middle. Then out to the side. So by now you're saying, this is strength, not cardio. How come I'm feeling so breathless? Big muscles working hard. Need lots of blood to get pumped to them. You'll feel a little breathless, but it's almost done on this side. One more time. Back to where you started from. Squat drag. Here you go. Drag it in. Drag it in. Drag it in. Getting ready to change to the other side in 4. Because we've got 2 legs. Excellent. Other side. Here you go. Open and close. So instant relief as we move on to the other leg. Unfortunately, it doesn't last very long. Remember, rest when you have to. Once you're used to being on this side, add that drag. Drag it in. Use the floor. Drag it in. Belly's tight, chests are open. Don't hold your breath. Hang on. 2 more. All right, inner thigh press, here you go, across the middle of your body. Leading with the inside of the thigh. We've got so much going on. Inner thigh, outer thigh, back of the thigh, front of the thigh. Hang on. 2 more. Hip and outer thigh. It's actually called a skater squat. So away from your body. And as we did before, decide what amount of lift feels good for you. Maybe it's a little lift, or perhaps sink deeper and lift taller. Maybe somewhere in the middle. Works for you. 2 more. Combination, put it together for the middle. Up and out to the side, the middle. Up and out to the side. Let's finish it. 8. Hang on, and 7. Almost done the first of 3 leg sets. Hang on. All right, this is it, last 4. Hang on, and 3. A lot of heavy breathing going on in this room when it's not even a cardio class. 1 more time. Back to where you started from. Drag it in. Drag it in. 2 more. Side to side. Here you go. Here's 4. And 3. And 2. Awesome. Let's erase that. Pick up your knees. Kick your bottom. Actively stretching. Pick up your knees. Maybe do some chest presses, nice and loose. Hamstring curls, tricep kickbacks. These are called A's and B's. Actively stretching. Press back. Press back. 1 more time. Knees up. 1 more time. Hamstring curls. Excellent. Take a break. March on the spot. Grab a drink of water. When you come back, light weights or no weights at all. You can also use some soup cans or anything that you have around the room, around the house. It's going to give you a little bit of extra resistance. But know that there's lots going on here, even without the weights. can decide what's right for you. It's not a cardio class. You can keep marching on the spot, or you can walk around the room, or just go stationary. Belly's tight, chests are open. Here you go, lift up one arm to your shoulder. Put it down, other side. Lifting, and other side. So you're coming up no higher than your shoulder. You've got a soft elbow. Elbow isn't locked. So notice how this feels, moving one arm at a time. Keep going one arm at a time, or if you feel good, you can try both together, like this. And lower down. So both together is harder than one at a time. So decide what feels right for you. Maybe you're gonna mix it up. Maybe you're gonna do a few together and a few one at a time. You decide. Here you go. Here's 4. And 3. Trying to find the beat. 2 more. And last one. Excellent. Now put both of the weights in one hand and give that arm a little shake. Especially if you've got some soup cans instead of light weights. It's kind of a wide spot to hang on to that soup can. So give the arm a wiggle, give it a shake. Open and close your hand a couple of times. Release the tension. Couple wrist rolls one direction. Couple wrist rolls the other direction. Give it a shake, couple rolls one way. Change direction, couple rolls the other way. And we've got 2 arms, so shake it out on the other side. Shake, shake, shake. Don't forget your posture. Chest open, belly's tight. And then open and close a couple of times. Feels good. Roll your wrist a couple times one way, a couple times the other way. Same thing with the shoulders. A couple times in one direction, a couple times in the other direction. And then when you're ready, when it feels right for you, find your posture. Belly's tight, shoulders down and back. Chest is open, middle of the shoulders. Here you go, out to the side. And lower it down. The other side. And lower it down. So as we did before, you can move one arm at a time, or if it feels good for you, both together. Maybe play a little bit. Maybe do a few one at a time, and a few together. Decide what feels good for you. Always checking in with your posture. Hold that belly in, don't hold your breath. If you've had enough, you're gonna take a break. Otherwise, 4 more like this. And 3. 2 more here. Excellent, last one. Same drill, put both weights in one hand, give that arm a little shake. Open and close your hand. Roll your wrist, roll your shoulders. Same thing on the other arm, same drill. Shake, shake, shake. Open and close. Wrist rolls, shoulder rolls. When you're ready, belly's tight, chest is open. We'll put it together, lift to the front. Go out to the side, take it wide. And front again, lift. And out to the side. So maybe you're doing both arms together. Maybe you're just doing one at a time. If you're just doing one at a time, added bonus. You're burning a few more calories because you're having to think about it a little bit more. Here's 4. And 3. Nearly there. Last 2. And last 1. Get rid of your weights, grab a drink. Keep your head up, keep your legs moving. Belly's tight, chests are open. So we're gonna go back to that first set. Don't panic, it won't be the same. This one's gonna be a little bit different. But we'll start with the split squats as we did before. Here you go, one side and other side. So just let your body get into those split squats. And then we're gonna add on a little chair squat, little sumo squat. Watch first, join in when you're ready. Here it comes, chair squat. Sit down, now go wide. Sit down again, now go wide to the other side. We've got it, sit down, and go wide, and sit down, and go wide. When you come to the center and you sit down, heels are heavy, toes are light. Imagine you're putting your bum back in your chair. Do it again, front, and side, and front, and side. Maybe add more arms. Here's front, and side, and front, and side. We're nearly there. Front, side, front, and side. And finish this one off. 4, and 3. Here comes 2, and 1. Now let's do a little bit of water skiing. You're gonna sit down low, stay down low, stay here. Go side to side to side, stand up. Come on back down, heels are heavy, toes are light. Side, side, side. Come on up and sit back down. Stay here, hold it, side to side. Come up one more time, sit down low. Belly's tight, chest open, side to side. Awesome, let's recover. Knees up. Hamstring curls, curl back. And knees up, chest press. Hamstring curls, curl back, curl back. Do it again, here you go, knees up. Hamstring curls. One more time, knees up, knees up. Hamstring curls, last 4, and 3, and 2. Awesome, march it out. Easy little march. Grab a drink, bring your weights back. So grab a drink, keep your head up, keep your legs moving. Here we go, belly's tight, chests are open, drop your shoulders, down and back. You're gonna elevate the arms. Once those arms are elevated, turn your palms up, and then here you go, curling in and out, curling in and out. Make a muscle, biceps, curl, and again, curl, and again. 2 more like this. See how you feel. Continue in this way or add on. Here you go, over your head, lift, curling in, and over your head. Here you go, lift, curling in. We don't need very many of these. Over your head, lifting up, curling in. One more time, over your head. One more time, curling in. Excellent. Now you're going to get rid of those weights. When you come back, take one arm across your low back. Open through your chest. Maybe try a few little heel toes. Let your heart rate settle down. That same arm comes to the front of the body. Take it across your torso and stay here as it is. Or perhaps you're going to use the other arm to draw it in a little bit closer. Don't force. Just a little bit of gentle tension to draw it in closer. Bend at the elbow, hug it in. Good job. Little pat on the back. And then take that arm behind you again, back to where you started from. Same arm. Change arms. Opposite one goes across your low back, open through your chest. Now that one comes in front, across your torso, can stay here, or perhaps you're going to draw it in a little closer. Bend at the elbow. Good job. You're going to take 2 hands onto the small of the back. Imagine you're sliding your hands into your back pockets, open through your chest. Give everything a wiggle. Give everything a shake. Last leg set. Here we go. Belly's in tight. Chests are open. When you're ready, it looks like this. Just sit down and tap front. Sit down and tap front. Sit down and tap front. See how you feel. Lots going on here. So hang on to this. Or if your legs still feel like they got any juice left in them, try this. Sit down. Lift. Down. Lift. So the sit grabs the power. The lift delivers the power. Sit down and lift. Down and lift. Here you go. Here's 4 and 3 and 2. Awesome. You sit down, tap to the side like this. Tap side. Tap side. Again, decide what feels right for you. holding on to the tap. Or, if your legs are still with you, feeling good, you can try a lift. So sit and lift, down and lift. Side to side, the higher you lift, the harder you're working, but be safe. Do what feels good for you. Sit down, side, down, and side. Here you go. Here's 4, 3, 2. Now you're going to tap behind like this. Sit down, behind, down, behind. So when you tap behind, chest is open, sit tall. Feel that stretch. Feels good. Stay with the tap or try an extension. Sit down, press, and press, and press. This is it. We're nearly done. Here's 4, and 3, and 2. To the middle again. Here you go. Tap or lift, tap or lift. 2 more. To the front. Tap or lift, tap or lift. 2 more. And march it out. Good job. March and march. Go grab a drink and your weights. When you come back, we're going to make some cactus arms. Here you go. So cactus arms. I'm going to really watch, especially if you've got weights, what's happening with your wrist. It's very easy in this position to let your hands collapse. Really uncomfortable on the wrist. So you want to maintain that nice straight line between your wrists and your forearms. Chests are open, belly's tight. When you're ready, 1 at a time. So single arm pec deck to start. See how it feels. Continue to move 1 at a time. Just like this, or maybe you can bring both together. And again, one arm comes in front, other arm comes in front. See how close you can bring those elbows. Bringing it in and taking it back out. Again, work hard. Rest when you have to. Watch those wrists. Careful. We're almost done. Here is 4 and 3. Awesome. 2 more. And 1. Excellent. You're going to slide 2 hands onto the small of your back. Now I've got my weights here, so I'm kind of pretending. But the idea is to open through the chest. And I'm hanging onto my weights because I'm going to use them again. Put both of them in one hand. Give everything a wiggle. Give everything a shake. Give the hand some love. Open and close your hand. Give your wrist some love. Roll your shoulders. A couple times one way, a couple times the other. Same thing other side. Here you go. So we're going to move into some balance work. Balance, great stability for your ankle stabilizers, your core stabilizers. Working hard. If you know that your balance is a bit wobbly, go close to the wall, or you can hang on to your chair. The weights are optional. I'm going to try a little iron yoga. So to begin, set your posture first. Belly's in, chest are open, shoulders down and back. You're going to soften the knee on the supporting leg, and then when you're ready, you're going to float the other leg up off the floor. Maybe it's just going to come up off the floor an inch or 2. So find your balance first. Chest are open, shoulders down and back. When you found that balance, here you go. Arms to the front, arms to the side, float down. Arms to the front, arms to the side, float it down. Here you go. Here's 4 and 3. Hang on, 2 and 1. Excellent. Take a break. Shimmy and roll those feet a little bit side to side. Release any tension that's built up from supporting your body weight on one leg only. And then when you're ready, onto the other side. Belly's in, chests are open. Posture matters. Soften the supporting leg, soften the knee, float the other leg up, and then when you're ready, arms go side, go front, float down. Again, side, front, float down. Hang on, side, front, float down. Finish it, here you go, 4. And 3. 2 more here. And 1. Awesome, good job. Put both of them in one hand. Give it a shake, give it a wiggle. Almost chair time. Other side, give it a shake, and give it a wiggle. So we're gonna do some bent over rows, incorporating some back of the arm work, some tricep work. So one arm at a time, and a turn on an angle here. You can put 1 weight or 2 weights or no weights at all on that one side. We're pretty strong in this position, so perhaps you can handle a little more weight. You're gonna generously bend both legs. Rest your body weight on the front leg. So what we're avoiding here is unsupported forward flexion. So your body weight's going to rest on that supported leg. You're going to keep holding your belly in to support your low back. And you cast your gaze ahead of you. Then when you're ready, belly's tight, looks like this. Row, tricep kick back, in and down. Row, tricep kick back, in and down. Good job, row. Lift, in and down. Lift, press back. In and down. Now, if you want to work a little bit harder here, don't fully extend. Don't let your arm go all the way back down. If it goes all the way down, you're going to get a bit of a rest. Rest is good. If you want to make it harder, you're going to lose that rest. We'll row, lift, in and down. Again, row, lift. One more time. Excellent. Here we go. Stand up. Other side. When you're going to the other side, shake it out. Shake, shake, shake. Other one in front. First one bends. Rest your body weight. Belly's in tight. Here you go. Row, tricep kick back, in and down. Row, tricep kick back, in and down. Lift, press, in and down. Top the lift maybe a little bit higher, in and down. Here you go. Here's 8. And 7. And 6. This is it. Here you go. Last 4. And 3. 2 more here. And 1. Stand up, put those weights in the other hand. Give that hand a little bit of a wiggle. Good news. Let's find our chairs. So bring your chair, bring your weights. Time's flying by. We don't have too much time left. So you're going to come forward in your chair. You've got lots of space between your back and the chair. Take your legs wide. Weights are optional here. Work hard, rest when you have to. We're going to focus on exercises to strengthen our abdominal muscles, as well as exercise to enhance stability. The next one can be done with or without weights. Do what's right for you. Belly's in tight, chests are open. Here you go. Reach out, come in, lean forward, sit up, out and in, lean forward, sit up. So yes, it's a sit up. It's fast, you barely notice it. Out and in, lean forward and sit up, out and in, lean forward and sit up. Let's do one side only. Stay here. Stay on this side. So reach, bring it in. Again, reach, bring it in. One more this side. Excellent. Other side. Here you go. My audience is still smiling. Audience in this room. Out and in. Do it again. 2 more. And then big finish with this set. Side to side. Here you go. Here's out and in. Other side. Out and in. Other side. 2 more. And last one. Excellent. Walk your legs together. Now just rest your weights on your thighs. And if you come up on your toes, they're going to stay there as you reach for your chair and lean forward a little bit. Who knew that a chair could be such a great stretching tool? So So we did quite a bit of work for the front of the shoulders and the middle of the shoulders. We're going to balance that out with work for the back of the shoulders. So watch me first, join in when you're ready. I've got my weights. I'm gonna take my chest over my thighs, straight line between my neck, between my back, and it looks like this. Lift up and lower down. Target is backs of the shoulders, and we're not very strong here. So light weights or no weights at all are appropriate here. Lift up, lift, and again, up, squeeze back. A couple more like this. Here you go, up and down and down. I lied, let's finish it up. Let's two like this. And then if you've had enough, take a rest. Otherwise, listen for your change. Up and down and down and down. Lift up once and down and down and down. Lift up once and down, down, down. Here we go, up and down and down and down. Last 4. And do it again. Here you go. Here's 3. Nice and slow. The music slowed down. We're making it harder. 1 more like this. Lift and lower and lower. Now put the weights down. Get them out of your way. Come on up tall. Take your legs wide. Hold on to the back of the chair and lean forward. Come on up. You're going to take your hands to your shoulders. Now the music slowed down on us. Just managing my time here, we're just going to do a few of these. So open through your chest. Big breath in. And as you exhale, take your elbow to one knee. Breathe in, come on up. Exhale, twist elbow to the other knee. Big breath, come on up. Exhale, twist to one side. Now you can continue in this way, just like this. Or if you're looking for a little bit more, lift up one knee. Center, other knee. Center and knee. And center and knee. Here's 4 and 3 and 2. And this is it, we made it. Last one. Walk your legs together, hold on to the chair and lean forward. Awesome, good job. Come on up tall. Take one arm in across your torso. Maybe draw it in a little closer. So that flew by. I had lots more exercises to share with you. So maybe next one will have to be an hour instead of 45 minutes. We'll see. You're gonna bend at the elbow. Good job. And while you're here, turn into that a little bit. So a little torso twist. Face front. You're gonna take that same arm and lift it up to the ceiling. Reach behind you for the back of the opposite shoulder. And then from here, you push your head into your forearm and your forearm into your head. We're kind of looking for a back of the arm stretch. You can stay here, or if you've got some extra room to work, you can reach for the other arm. Gently grasping the back of the arm that's stretching. And then maybe you can find some spinal flexion on the side. Our spine extends, it flexes, it twists, and it also flexes on the side. Come on up. Take that same arm, and as we did before, we take it across our low back. Just like that. Let's do the other one across the low back. Switching arms in there. My first time doing this in this room. We've had some live action going on. It's a little warm. And so I'm going to be hydrating after this is all over. It's a reminder for you, if you're dressed in layers, it's a great idea because as you warm up, you can take some of those layers off. And also to be drinking frequently throughout our workout. Also, be sure to hydrate throughout the rest of the day. Replace what you've lost. Strength classes, strength workouts are recommended a couple or 3 times a week. You want at least 48 hours in between your strength workouts. Maybe twist into it. What's actually happening when we're doing our strength work is we're damaging our muscles a little bit, little micro tears. Our body responds, it comes back stronger. Unfortunately, it comes back tighter. So we really want to balance that strength work with some good stretching. Come to the front. Now that arm reaches up to the ceiling. Got lots of room back there. Reach for the back of the opposite shoulder. Press your head into your forearm into your head. If you're looking for a little more, maybe the other arm is going to create a little bit of tension. Maybe you're going to find some spinal flexion on the side. Come on back up and back to where we started from. Hold on to the chair, lean forward. Come on up. You're going to take one leg away from your body, flex your foot as if you were standing on it. Breathe in, look up to the ceiling, and as you exhale, you're going to fold forward. Reach towards your toes. Some of you will be able to reach your toes. Some of you are just moving in the direction of your toes. Think about reaching forward with the front of your body. At the same time, your back body presses towards the back of the chair. Opposing forces, enhancing the stretch. We want to feel the stretch all the way up the back of the straight leg. Let's do a couple more breaths here. And then when that feels complete for you, you dip your chin into your chest, you unravel, you come up slowly. When you get to the top of the lift, bring that leg in. Now, I'm going to turn to the side of my chair, that leg that I was just stretching. Now the knee is pointing down towards the floor, and I want to feel the stretch right up the front of that thigh. And some of you will notice that if you look up to the ceiling and lean back slightly, you're getting a deeper stretch. If your body doesn't like it, you're not going to go there. Let's do a couple more breaths here. And then when that feels complete for you, we're going to do front of the thigh stretch on the opposite side right away. So move to the other side of the chair. Pointing that knee down towards the floor, feeling the stretch here, sitting up tall, hugging into that chair, looking ahead, or perhaps gently arching, looking up to the ceiling. If you don't like it, don't do it. Couple more breaths. And then when that feels complete for you, you relax the stretch, face front again, opposite leg to the front of the body. Flex your foot as if you're standing on it, pulling those toes in. Get some length through the spine. Breathe in and look up. Exhale, big sigh. Forward fold. Reaching towards your toes. A great idea here is if you have a tube or a band or a strap from your house coat, just feed it around the bottom of that foot. If that foot is a long way away, give yourself something to hang on to. Think about reaching forward with the front of the body. At the same time, the back body presses towards the back of the chair. And some of you may be finding this is a fairly passive stretch in the chair. You can do it standing. It looks the same. So if you're sitting, you reach forward with the front of the body, press away with the back body. If you're standing, think about sinking lower, but pointing your bum up a little higher. Let's do a couple more breaths here. And remember, if you tried the stand, be sure you know where the chair is when you sit back down. One more little twist on this side. You got a healthy neck looking over your shoulder. Twisting over to the other side, sliding into that twist, finding the twist that feels good for you, and maybe looking over your shoulder on this side. Unravel back to where you started from. Slide your ear over to one shoulder. You're feeling a nice stretch through the neck. If you're looking for a little more, you can extend the opposite arm away. Spread your fingers wide, starfish hands. And you can add on. Be careful, be cautious with this one. A little bit of extra weight. I'm not pulling, I'm just resting my hand here. And it's a funny little stretch because you don't really notice your hand when it's there, but you certainly notice it when you go to the other side. So if you didn't like that, don't do it on this side. You can extend the other arm away. You can maybe add a little bit of weight, not pulling, just resting. And release. Let's do one more set of cactus arms. Open up, beautiful cactus arms. It's a great chest stretch. And it also means we survived, we made it. We are so great. Awesome. Thank you very much. We'll see you again soon. Stay safe, stay hydrated. Thank you.